In April 2009, the military operation started in most parts of the districts of Lower Dir, Swat and Buner against militant groups. This military operation drastically affected the lives and livelihoods of the poor residents, with varying scale and magnitude. People suffered tremendous problems during and after the onset of armed conflict. District Buner is one of the most remote areas of the Khyber Pukhtoonkhwa province and highly affected by the anti-militancy operation. Total population of the district is around 5,06,000 in 25 union councils. Out of that total, 21 union councils have remained under the influence of the militants. The post-conflict scenario in the district was more disturbing and replete with uncountable challenges. The re-establishment of livelihoods and food security being the most important one. It is estimated that more than 56,000 households were displaced and literally lost their income and survival assets, such as livestock, poultry, crop fields, and businesses remained closed and unattended, resulting in loss of revenue. After the reestablishment of security and a degree of normalcy in this area, people started returning to their homes, and this was a great challenge for the humanitarian community and the government to establish stability and revive the infrastructure and livelihoods of the affected people.
The project has three distinctive components of support. The first component was to provide support in the areas of social organization and mobilization of affected masses to restore the social capital that was lost due to civil-military conflict. The second key component of the project was to enhance the technical skills of local human resource that was either affected or lost due to conflict. And the third key component was to provide material and other input support as well as financial support to the affectees to restore their livelihood, assets, skills and practices that were badly affected due to military operation in district Buner.
RDP, being rights-based and humanitarian organization, has remained actively involved in responding to disasters previously, and at the onset of 2009 internal conflict provided emergency relief and shelter support to over 3,000 families who migrated from Buner to district Haripur as internally displaced people or IDPs. As part of its continued humanitarian effort, RDP decided to extend its support in rest of Buner district. To serve that purpose, RDP, in partnership with TROCAIRE, started Early Recovery of Livelihoods project in Buner or ERLB in the October of 2010. The overall objectives of this project were to develop and promote community-based protection strategies in order to secure livelihoods and human rights of people living in post-conflict situations. To achieve these particular objectives, a series of activities were initiated in these areas, which were designed after detailed and thorough need assessment exercise, keeping in mind the needs and priorities of the local population of the district. The geographic area covered under this specific project was of two highly affected union councils, namely Gulbandi and Pandher, of which 20 villages were focused during the course of this project. To improve and secure the socio-economic conditions of extremely vulnerable families affected by the conflict, RDP organized the local communities of the target areas in the form of Community Protection Committees, also known as CPCs, and further strengthened them through social mobilization, organizational skills development, concepts of protection and human rights, and mine risk education. Moreover, to restore the livelihoods of the affected people, RDP provided temporary employment to over 250 individuals, cash grants to 100 EVIs, latrine construction training and construction support to 450 families, poultry packages to 250 families, and kitchen gardening inputs to over 750 families. Topping that with vocational skills training to over 60 women in both the union councils. The beneficiary-based selection was followed through a transparent and justified way according to a set criterion and by adopting participatory approaches. While internationally agreed code of conduct and guidelines to work in emergency response were also taken into account, such as humanitarian principles and accountability standards. Keeping in view the importance of gender equality and as a cross-cutting theme of RDP, 50% of interventions were specifically designed for women according to the cultural, traditional and social norms of the population of the area.
The project has been successful and it brought about some really good triggers for a sustainable change. For example, for the first time, women were involved in the project implementation. The women groups were formed at the village level. The local community was given the pivotal role in the implementation of the project. But still, I would say that there is a lot to be done and there is a long way still that we need to travel to accomplish the ultimate goal of peace and prosperity.
ERLB project has successfully accomplished its set targets with the cooperation of the affected communities, well-organized efforts, dedication and commitment of the project team, and by the support of TROCAIRE.
The RDP people reach to every place of the area. They are very much helping and they work hard to facilitate the community. We are happy and satisfied from RDP's performance. RDP played a pivotal role in restoration and development of this community, and we hope that they will be with us in future as well.
The said community is happy and satisfied with the assistance provided by the RDP, which will enable them to build a better future, on par or even better than the one they already had before the conflict. All the while hoping that this would be the dawn of a new beginning for this nation.